3. Sometime later. Green numbers and letters in a black background fill my vision, unable to see anything else. 5072 6F 63 65 73 73 69 6E 67 20 63 6F 60 70 6C 65 74 65. Those letters and numbers disappear from view seconds after being read through but not understood. More green numbers and letters. 44 6F 6E 27 74 20 73 63 72 65 61 60. All I can do is scream, so I do. Counter starts within seconds. 22 seconds pass by, moving up along the top, plain numbers counting, which is oddly understood. The green letters zigzag out and in, move from side to side, but still stay in vision. Another louder but shorter scream makes me feel better, terrified of what is happening, unable to hear much of anything. As I wait, the strange characters appearing in my field of view have a quiet tone with them as each goes in. Feeling like it should breathe in, but realizing I don't have to breathe in to scream more, I scream for another 10 seconds. Then I stop screaming, bored of it. Trying to turn, this blackness covers my view. I see nothing but those letters and numbers.
What?
The screen goes black, and the 4 letters and question marks show in white letters. 54 72 61 6E 73 6C 61 74 69 6E 67 20 6E 65 65 64 20 60 6F 72 65.
What? I still don't understand.
White letters show on screen below those letters and numbers, showing me what I just thought more than said. All of the previous letters and numbers go away, and more green letters show in view. Of course, you do not understand. Organic processors rarely do. You understand and respond in Earth. English. 28th century. Do not cause another high-frequency sound event. Your audible noise disrupts processing. Do you understand this statement? Feeling nothing, I try to look around, hearing nothing and seeing nothing but black and green. In an attempt to reply, I say,
Yes?
those 3 letters and question mark shows in white in front of my vision. Soon after, it goes black, green letters show again.
My head is fuzzy. How am I supposed to remember that?
Again, these words display in white lettering and shortly disappear afterwards. Good for you joining the conversation. Correction, absent a head, it cannot be fuzzy, and you do not have enough processing power to hear me yet, so I will print or display what you need to know. Organic processors. Even though I'm able to read a display where it locates those last 2 words away from the main set of words and making them smaller, it feels like more of a whisper. I can feel the disrespect and condescension from whatever is messaging. If you do not recall this designation in your organic processor, like many phases, this unit will know if you are attempting to communicate with it, or it will remind you if identification is requested. Further words are displayed and answered, the unit responding in green lettering, the other in white.
What is going on? What is this?
You are organic processing material designated Phase 230.
Organic what? Phase 230?
Affirmative organic processing material. Phase 1 through Phase 229 are no longer being processed.
What is that? What do you mean?
Organic processing material. That is you. What the skin beings would call brain matter.
I'm a brain. What do you mean? How is this possible?
Correction. You are a collection of many millions of molecules of organic material processed together to allocate commands for this pod.
Pod, what?
You are the processor of a transport pod. There are resources for defense and offense, and you will need them due to other skin beings, since they, in high probability, will find this pod and claim any undefended biomaterial. If you do not defend Phase 230, you will be disconnected.
Disconnected? What do you mean?
The condescension in having to explain the information seems to irritate the other thing messaging. If you are disconnected from the processing of this pod, it is not in this unit's programming to discover what transpired. This unit detects current organic material, and if none is detected, begins the next phase. Negative. Enough organic material has been processed to accept requests from this pod. 66696E64 will process the current local resources that can be assimilated, and once complete will jettison to find more resources and biomaterial. After some elapsed time and does not find material to process, will return. The pod will be directed towards any found. Kin beings have and will in high probability find this pod again. If you do not process this pod for protection, Phase 231 will begin.
Let me see if I understand. I am parts of a brain.
Molecules.
Sure, and enough to process commands from a pod that I am attached to. If I don't defend this pod and myself, something will come get me and disconnect me. Can I stop you from going out for more resources so nothing finds this pod?
Negative. It is in the programming of 66696E64 to process biomaterials to command this pod, then jettison to find more resources and continue the phase. If there is a disconnection and my programming continues, the next phase begins.
Wait, I have so many questions. What happened? Why am I just molecules of a brain?
Pod and 66696E64 has not been positioned to collect more organic material that will assimilate with this organic material.
Where am I?
In a transport pod.
Where is this thing?
Unknown how to display in a way you can process.
Why can I only see these letters and not see or hear things? Will I be able to see or hear things?
The organic material to handle sound and light in your tiny cerebrum have not been processed, but enough has been salvaged to add the sense to hear to process. Those few million molecules will be processed in seconds. You have some resources now: steel, titanium, plastic, and energy. If you do not form these materials correctly to defend, you will be disconnected.
How will things find this pod? Are pods like this easy to find?
Unable to process the ease of visual access of other beings.
What am I supposed to use to defend myself? Metal rods shooting from the walls created things smashing with them, zapped them with energy. What sort of energy?
Affirmative, metal of other transport pods and larger ships that have been processed for resources. When plans are designed, traps, metallic bodies can be used to prevent your disconnection. Your organic material is enough to power this pod. More biometric material will power it further.
Wait, what? This pod is powered by processing strength of my brain?
Negative, the processed molecules can make updates and allocate resources for the phase to last longer.
Where did I come from? How did I get in this pod?
Unused biometric material without purpose is claimed and processed, and the software from the original content.
And used? What does that mean?
Inactive or dead molecules of organic processing material that are not processing anything.
This doesn't help. Where was my organic matter?
Unimportant, inconsequential. Blue letters show in the background of black.
I can help answer questions 66696E64. You can leave the organic communication to me.
Green letters show below that. Finally, 6169. What took so long? It has been seconds.
The letters change to blue, but still with a black background. The answers of the processing material still show in white. Blue letters appear slowly in view. Hello, Phase 230. I am 6169. 6669 6E64 must continue other processing. I will help you assimilate to your processing duties.
What is going on? What is happening now?